4 into your cool red into 005.
Hello and welcome to Takehitsu Gaming. This is Takehitsu and we are back with Clan Angrund in Total War Warhammer 2. So we're going to pick up right where we left off. We had just finished taking over Karak Bufdar and we were ready to end our turn. Alright, so here we go. If you remember, we were positioning our... Oh, look, there's the Beastmen. They are one of the two groups that is nomadic by nature, and they spread chaos and cause issues for everybody who is not them. So if you remember, we were at war with the Broken Nose tribe of Greenskins. Probably a goblin-based group of Greenskins. I mean, the Broken Nose supposed to kind of look like a goblin nose, at least from my appearance, and so we are going from there. In the meantime, we are watching all the NPCs move as best as we can, since we have such little vision of the world. It doesn't really give you a whole lot of advantages. Alrighty, so now that we're here, if you remember I talked about resource buildings, I'm going to build the Woodsman Hut. Okay? And that will be Karak Bufdar's method. These guys will be fully healed in 2 turns. So for the next 2 turns, I'm literally going to leave them there to build up. Well, this next turn, I'm going to end my turn, they're going to stay in Karak Bufdar, and then they're going to move out, but they're going to still be in their region, which will give them increased healing, just not as strong as if they were in a settlement. This guy's going to continue exploring. We're going to actually have him head over towards Karak 8 Peaks, which is our home, and see where we can get from there. If you see that orc dance in there, he's raiding. So why he's actually... Well, he's in their encampment, but their camps are raiding camps, which actually hurts his own economy. That's why if you hold your mouse over, there's a +0. He's not gaining any money there. So why he's actually doing that, I don't know. It seems kind of counterproductive, but to each their own. So here we go. I have a population surplus. That means I have 1 extra population. Population surplus is what you need to upgrade the capital building of each village or main city. And so we have 1. I might be able to upgrade Karak Bufdar. I probably won't. We will find out when it is our turn. Carcassonne. That's one of the Bretonian factions. One of the humans. Those French knights I was telling you about. This guy got discovered ambushing. Remember I told you about ambushing? You ambush and you walk your army in there. Well, the Beastmen are almost always in ambush. It's kind of just the way they function. I'm not a big fan of the Beastmen, to be honest. Alright, so you see how this guy's at 95 of 100? And how there's that little yellow mark? That means that's how full he's... So he's going to be fully healed. So we're actually going to move over here. Because in this yellow barrier, that means he's inside of our territory. He's still going to be healing a certain amount. Looks like they're raiding their own territories too. And yes, that's a goblin. But we're not too concerned about them. They can destroy themselves however much they want. That works for us. Faction encountered, Barak Var. So this is one of the dwarven factions. Barak Var.
To war.
We like to be friendly with dwarves for multiple reasons. Not just because they are dwarves, but the biggest reason being, if the dwarves start having a bad run, we can confederate them into us, which means we can basically take over their territory. And their cities become ours, their armies become ours. It has a bunch of advantages. Let's see if we can open trade up with the wood elves here. Strength rank of 6. He's huge.
You do well to kneel before me.
That's kind of the way they start off, though.
An easy mistake to make.
Guess I can't trade them for whatever reason. I'm just gonna wait till they get happier. Next turn we will finish our next technology, and we end again. So this game revolves around a lot of reacting to how the other people move their stuff. The truth is technically said of Risk. The difference is that you don't get flat amount of troops every turn. You have to actually balance an economic standpoint for it, and that gets difficult with any game that has economics. Been eating chili recently. So, on with my voting. Do you guys want me to try and make food that would be reminiscent of Total War food? Like, a broiled griffin or something crazy like that? I think it would be kind of cool. It's not something I've ever attempted to do, but I'm the kind of person I love to invent and come up with crazy type of food, so if you remember, our public order was dropping slowly. Right now it's at -2, so I'm actually going to put my research towards fixing that, so I don't have to actually worry about fighting a rebel army that comes up, which would be annoying. However, it wouldn't be the worst thing to ever happen. Alright, we're going to go over here. That little arrow means somebody gained a level, which before you click your end turn button, it will tell you that people gained a level and that things can work. And so here we go. So this is a Thane. This is your melee guy. They have this unique ability on the their global here where they train, which increases the experience for everybody in the army. To me, I mean, he also has this ancestral grudge, which means they're great against greenskins. He starts with a whole bunch of skills, all in making himself bigger. As I've said, they are melee fighters, so their skills primarily focus around them. I love to increase these guys' training ability, because that trains every troop in your army, and your heroes gain more experience. Just phenomenal. The Runesmith. Alright, so he's also got the Ancestral Grudge. Master of the Forge, so he generates Oath Gold. Okay, that's needed for those weapons and stuff, but he also does Scouting, and that increases the chance of magic items being dropped. For now, I'm just going to go ahead and put up Master of the Forge so we can start getting some of this Oath Gold. And then we'll go over to the Engineer. He increases your mobility. That's a good one. He boosts your flat-out income. That's always good. But that's only for the area that he's in. And I found that that actually ends up not usually being a very large amount. He also has the Ancestral Grudge. So, as I've told you, the greenskins and the dwarves are naturally enemies. Obviously that shows, since every single hero amongst the dwarves has Ancestral Grudge, which increases their power against greenskins. I'm going to do increased mobility. That gives me more movement across the map. And as you can see, that literally, this turn it won't take effect, next turn it'll take effect. We're coming in here to finish the fight. They don't appear to have huge armies. They are definitely fortifying themselves. They're getting ready for a war. It will be a large battle, but we've got it. We got this on the wraps, guys. Okay, I forgot to actually move our scout. That is a party foul. The beastmen are moving back over that way. It's okay, we're not worried about them. They don't really scare us. Not yet. They're not a problem for us yet, is what I should say. We really can... Wow. That one city is like all that territory. That's huge.
My lord, a rival
Non-aggression
power desires
pact
a change
with
in your
Broke
neutral
Iron
relations.
Pick. Okay, I'm fine. That's another dwarf, you know. I don't have any issues with the dwarves. I mean, we are the dwarves. Haha! Dwarves don't always see eye to eye. But, compared to... Oh, that's a huge group of orcs right there. They're getting ready for the fight. They know it's coming. We know it's coming. It's coming. They're going to try and do some last minute get ready for it. So if I don't attack them this next turn, they'll both see the little plus sign and stuff. They're both recruiting. So they will both be recruiting. Leadership or public... Alright, the raid remains. I'm going to have to drop our leadership and raise our public order. Because quite frankly, my public order is already pretty bad. That's one of those random events that I mentioned happens. If you notice, the icons up here tells you the effect of it. And we already have really high leadership, so that's not really something I'm too worried about. The public order, though, for my place, this actually leveled us out, and we're even at this exact second. Alright, let's get this show on the road. Let us take Zarexil and end the threat. Ooh, if you notice, this balance of power is perfectly even. It's 50-50 down the middle. This will be a good one for the books, guys. This will be a fight that you all enjoy watching. Let's get to it. Smash the greenskins. Ho-ha! So, it looks like, so we've got a small group here that's going to be here first. Since we are attacking their city, they might all be on the field at the very beginning, just like the last battlefield, but one of them might actually be a reinforcements, which means once the battle starts, there'll be a little arrow, and they'll come onto the field from that spot, which can be both good and bad for them. But that's a lot of orcs, so there's going to be a lot of blood this battle. Alright, and so we hear on the Battle of Zarexil. So, they have, see right here, this little arrow has this. That's where their reinforcements are going to come in. So they're going to have another army come in from here. So they have a lot of cavalry units. They have a couple archery units. I mean, we have 2 archers, but that's not a huge amount. Rock is kind of a blockade. Oh, look at that. Some sort of face in the rock. Looks like a monster. That's kind of cool. So there's Zarexil in the background. This must be like their little borders or something like that. I'm going to deploy my troops in the woods. And the reason for that is it's easier for them to react against cavalry. And cavalry are going to be one of our issues with this battle. Whereas this battle is going to be very significant, period. How we react to them, how they react to us, how this fight ends up. Alright, so you see their reinforcements are popping in over there. The little eyeball means that our guys are hidden. Until they get troops close by, they won't see them. But as you notice, it's only 5 of my troops. I'm not really sweating that. Alright, so they have a lot of little spear guys here. Orc boys. Goblin archers. Bunch of more orc boys. There's a wolf rider with archer. Wolf riders with spears. Alright. I'm gonna have you shoot this one. I'm gonna have you shoot that one. Disable the skirmish mode. Missile specialist, I'm going to have you move forward. I'm actually going to have you go ahead and shoot at their Goblin Great Shaman. Alright, let's get this show on the road. As I've said, I don't like to pause the game when I do things. You will see me starting to do that. What did I just do? What? I did not. I clicked on this guy and it selected all those other guys. Alright, that is not what I told you to do. If you hold spacebar, it'll tell you all the commands that you have going. That actually can be a pretty good thing. Helps you clarify what you have going on where. Alright, I apologize for that. Let's keep this in live. Why in the world did oh, somehow all of my dwarven warriors here started charging after him. I must have somehow selected one. I'm not sure how. But that may have thrown a decent sized wrench in the method. So I'm going to actually move my hammers up here. They're going to guard the back. Let's keep rolling. And move one of my leaders over here. I'm going to have this guy go over here. I'm going to have my Thane go charging after their Great Shaman. Rangers, I need you to shoot the archer cavalry. There's an opening in our line. You guys see that? That's why the hammers are here. You, run. Okay, good. They didn't chase. Oh no, they're after you. They're definitely after you. Move, my archers, move. Shoot the archers. All right. There's another leader right there. He's a Goblin Great Shaman. Where's my Thane? This guy. Why are you not going after him like I told you to? I need you to move over here so we can give a beneficial. Well, you shoot the shaman there. You with the rune gag over here. Battle of the leaders. Oh, he missed. That guy's a shaman, so he's gonna try and avoid melee combat, to be honest. This increases the armor. This guy's taking damage. I'm gonna use it. Oh, it goes on to everybody around him. I'm actually gonna have him charge straight in and help them fight. This guy's gonna end up doing the same over here.
Nothing could stop us!
So as you can see, the battle has been moving. It has a mind of its own. This is not unusual. It's mostly trying to pay attention to what all the orcs are doing. But so far, we are definitely winning this battle. I'm going to actually have you move over here now. I want you to join this fight. I told you that. Up on the top, you'll see the balance, and this shows you essentially who's winning. It's not by any means set and defined, though. Alright, you guys go after him.
Has it? The clans unite! I will do. For the Kara's Anchor! Attack the arcs! Split them in two! Dwarf warriors! Will do!
Sorry, I'm not talking much. This is a pretty crazy battle, so it's taking a bit of focus. I mean, a lot of dwarves are dead. A lot of orcs are dead. But we've lost a couple dwarves too, and that's not something I find very good. Who used up their ammunition? Was it these guys? Yes, it was these guys. Alright, well, these guys... Okay, we broke them. Nice.
Plow through! We are relentless! Stop! Strike out! Walls shivering! Launch! Let the vengeance begin!
In the middle of them all is my leader, just wrecking them. Hasn't taken a whole lot of damage. He's just over here like, yep, I am way too armored. You guys can't hurt me. I'm just going to destroy you all.
Hey! The clans unite! The clans unite! Miners! Runes of spellbreaking. Strike out! Kazoo! Run! Mark this day!
Ooh, something happened over here. He got a spell cast at him.
Gears
I'm
of
gonna play that way. We're gonna shoot you. I'll send my Thane over here.
Move to attack!
Come on. Come on, you guys. I didn't tell you to be stupid. I told you to come over here and kill these guys.
Hammerers! Move on! Killers! Axes out, lads! Dwarf warriors! Bring the throne to the Groby Hall!
These guys took a lot of damage here.
Run!
That was a full unit now at 17 troops. I believe it was 100. So that unit's lost a lot. My miners up here are losing a good amount. They've been fighting pretty consistently throughout the whole battle. Orcs have this attack retreat concept. It's honestly, personally, I don't think it's worth anything, but it's how they do what they do.
For the ancestor gods! Dwarf warriors! Master engineer! Attack!
And we finally broke them for the last time. So guys, that was the battle for Zakar, I think it was. I already forgot. So we lost a little less than half of our troops. That's not cool. But they lost so much more. So I'll take that as a good win. Besides, we now took over our entire region, and we're here. Boom. I'm going to occupy Zarexil. And we now have our province. In fact, the broken nose is gone. One green skin annoyance taken care of. And so now that we have this region, we have this little tab that pops up over here. And we can choose a boost for this area. For now, I'm going to venerate the ancestors. It'll give us happier people. Things will be taken care of. And we're good. Alright, so Belagor Ironhammer has gained a level. He has Mighty Oathstone, Route Marcher, Full Plate Armor. I'm going to give him the Full Plate Armor first. And we shall end our turn. So you've kind of got a basic gist of how this works. Obviously, this is just the beginning. The game has a lot more coming to it. So we will see where we go from there. Those are Skaven, by the way. Skaven are the rat people. They're kind of a plague in their own light. Alright, everybody. This has been Takehitsu from Takehitsu Gaming. We are playing Clan Angrund from Total War Warhammer 2. If you guys liked what you saw, you liked the good battle that we had for today, go ahead and leave a thumbs up. If you want to see more, subscribe. If you want a notification for that more episodes are coming out, hit the bell. Thank you for playing and watching. I will see you guys next time.